Hi Pere, this is Karan from Cosmos, and this is me recording the admin demo. First thing which I'd like to tell admins and everybody who onboards to Cosmos is please don't use Cosmos like Google Meet because it can do so much more. Let's take the next step and answer the question, okay, where does it go to? So how to use Cosmos? One way where companies and teams like yourself use Cosmos, especially remote teams, is they use Cosmos like a virtual studio, which in which the whole Cosmos space, the whole team is available during the times they're working, and that space then runs all their daily stand-ups, daily sessions for reviews, team office hours to help each other, and of course there are moments where the team has serendipitous conversations that can be about their personal life, their professional life, their ideas, their brainstorming. I just refer and hold all of those conversations in water cooler. So that's one way in which teams use Cosmos. The other one, which I feel is relevant for you, is for team office hours. Again, for this, teams agree, they have a common contract. They say, okay, let's use Cosmos. Say in the case of Netflix, they use Cosmos Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the mornings 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The modality of use is everybody logs on in the same time. This team office hour is in their calendars. Everybody downloads the desktop app, chooses their desk, and then they remain available in the space. When people are available in the space, it will automatically, the presence in the space will automatically spark questions, ideas, brainstorms, and catch-ups. And then you start to see the magic of Cosmos. The third piece in which teams use Cosmos is for workshops, and workshops could be strategy workshops, onboarding new people to your team workshop, a big retrospective, a big ideation day. And why Cosmos is suitable for that is that any workshop in which you need a lot of breakout discussions where people will break into smaller groups to discuss things one-on-one, learn things one-on-one, do things one-on-one, because it gives agency to each individual person to choose a breakout room, break out themselves, come back together themselves. You as an admin don't really have to do the effort or the operations of managing everything. It just flows. Second, it can also then have multiple rooms for different lectures if you want to host 2-3 lectures which are going on simultaneously. And thirdly, teachers and coaches can just be available on, say, a desk or a room per se, and the students or the people who are learning can choose to come up to the teacher and have a conversation one-on-one. Capabilities Cosmos has as a feature set which helps you get all these benefits is first is just because of the nature of the space and spatial chat, you have quick breakouts where students have agency. They're not just passive, they're engaging. Second, there are multiple screen shares, so you can actually do things. Second, there is annotation on top of it, so people can actually mark things. And thirdly, in all these sessions which are happening, Cosmos allows for recording to happen in any meeting room. So you could just turn on a recorder in 5 meeting rooms, which then get used later. All those recordings get saved. You can share it with one click. And they all come with AI summarization. So it becomes like a very complete package for you to run a nice, tight workshop. Now, the benefits is for a team which is remote, you see increased engagement and productivity. It reduces clutter in communication, streamlines communication, facilitates immediate and fast idea sharing, brainstorming. And in the case of new employee onboarding, you'd see that people actually get onboarded much faster because it's just so much easier to have support from other people when people are present in the same space with them. It's just that I see the person across the room, they're available, so I'm just going to talk. Otherwise, I have to think, I have to message, I have to wait. And sometimes I don't even write the message because I'm worried. So with that, that's the benefits of using Cosmos and how the 3 ways how you can use Cosmos. Now I want to switch gears and actually want to take you through the flow of setting up Cosmos. So firstly, you'd go to Cosmos website. Once you're on the Cosmos website, request you to just allow the cookies, and then get started. Once you get started, please sign in. Once you've signed in, get to the dashboard. In the dashboard, you can basically press set up new team. Once you've set up new team, you come to this page, which is the page to create your own space. You can name your organization here and choose the size of the team which you want to host in Cosmos. We have two choices of spaces. You guys seem pretty formal to me, so I think minimal would work really well. The other is vibrant, in which Cosmos transforms into a bit more playful, a bit more game-like. I personally like minimal, so once I create the office, we ask what kind of purpose do you have. In this case, I'd say team connection, and let's continue. Now in this page over here, we have a few options. If everybody in your you want to give people from your domain just easy access, you could switch this on. You could invite people over here. I will invite my other email ID, for example, and to the space. And then we have this interesting spot in which you can just create a link, and anybody who you share this link with will automatically join the place. Of course, you can either share these things right now, or you can come back to this page later as well. So let's press go to your office. And now with Cosmos, what you'd notice is that this link in the top is the link for your space, and it's the constant link. It is not like Google Meet, it's just constant. It's not going to die anytime you come to the space. This is the link. Now let's enter the space, and there you go. Over here you'll have a few steps which you can go through if you want to. You shared that you wanted to invite people, your teammates, for a call into Cosmos. So I will want to take you to settings over here, because the question you're going to have is, okay, how do I get people into the space and do the setup for them? Where do I find all the links? So we just go to settings and we toggle to guest experience. Now over here you have the choices which you can make. So either you can just get guests inside the space, and you can give the link of the space. This will just get them to the reception. I feel in the first go you'd want to bring your guest in to a specific room, so you can say, okay, I want to actually take them to the daily stand-up area, and then in your case you want to force them into gallery mode, so that maybe the first time you don't want to shock them when they're coming in. So you copy this link, and once you've copied this link, you could just pop it on any Google Calendar meeting which you're creating yourself for your colleagues, or you could just update a meeting link, right? So I would just press this here and add a link here, and this is demo, and add my colleagues here as well, and save this. Of course, it's pretty straightforward, and send out the invite. Now I want to show you how this all looks and feels like. So say if I'm a guest, I open Chrome in incognito and I press put this link in. Firstly, when they pop this in, they don't really have to sign up. So it just signs them in anonymously, takes them further. I allow Cosmos, and then I can say this is guest, allow this is guest Karan, and I can set this up to ask to join, right? Now when you're in the space, you will basically get a notification over here that Karan wants to be let in. You basically admit them, and over there this is what the guest's experience is, so basically I'm being taken into Cosmos, and everything opens to me in gallery mode, and over here as an admin you can see that guest Karan is in the daily stand-up area the way you wanted it to be, right? Now if you want Karan, if you want your guest to come in without knocking, that's also possible. You just mark this allow guest to enter without knocking, and then they'll be able to come in without knocking. Okay, next bit, which is quick, which I want to show you where to find, is in settings. You can basically find the space to basically add other users. So if you want decide that your team people need to be added as members, you go here, and again you get the same link. You can add people. You can just press this button, add people, and you'll be all set up. Now if I go back over here, you have some other options which I think you'd find useful if you want to start using Cosmos for your internal meetings. You can select this and connect to Google Calendar or Outlook, whichever you use. And then the second is that if you want to customize your entry page, this page, the logos and the content which you show here, you can basically go back here and customize your entry page. That will sort that out for you. And if you want to change the orientation of your space, you can basically do it here. So you can make your office bigger if you want to. So that's basically the basic setup. And then, if you want to add a few charms to your place, you want to upload your logo, you can just go here. You can say what kind of logo you have, and then press next, press upload, and I'm going to go add Cosmos logo here, and then just upload this PNG, open it up, zoom it out, and press next, and there we go. It's just going to add this image over here, and I can place this image on this wall, for example. And to come out of this mode, I just toggle myself to home. Now, last bit which I wanted to show you was how to get the desktop app. So you just press this button and you press the button download the app. Effectively go into cosmos.video/download. You can download the Mac app. Once you've downloaded the Mac app, the real benefit of the Mac app is that you can use Cosmos in an app like you see over here, and then if you minimize the app goes into this mode, which is the pop-out mode, which is very popular. First, I can unmute myself very easily. I can switch my statuses. If I go to listening, this just collapses all the way down in all the other statuses. So with one click, you can just change if you're free or not. And it's always there on your desktop. And then if somebody walks up to you and you want to talk to them, you just see their videos here. And if you want to go back to Cosmos, you just press this button and it takes you back to Cosmos. And then the second benefit of the desktop app is if I say I'm in a meeting and I am sharing my screen, say I'm sharing my screen here, then my colleagues can annotate on my screen. Real and easy, and they can show me if I'm struggling to find where the download Mac app button is. My colleagues can help me out, and they can help me out when I have issues. So that's the benefit of the desktop app, and we are taking this further. We'll soon have screen control as well. So that's the benefit of the desktop app. With that, I think the admin onboarding is done. Thanks, Guri, and I shall go back to my desk and see you.